What if I told you that the legendary city of gold, El Dorado, wasn't about gold at all? This might sound surprising, but the legend of El Dorado, meaning the Golden One, was not about a city filled with gold, but rather a unique ritual practiced by the Muisca people of ancient Colombia. This ritual involved their king, who would cover himself in golden dust and then dive into a sacred lake, emerging as if he was gilded. The golden shimmer wasn't a symbol of wealth or material riches, but a symbol of renewal, of rebirth. The legend of El Dorado has captivated the minds of explorers, historians, and dreamers for centuries, shaping cultural narratives and fueling exploration. Yet, its true significance lies not in the pursuit of physical wealth, but in the human desire for discovery and understanding. So, the Golden One was not a city, but a man. But what did the search for El Dorado really entail? Imagine chasing a dream that constantly shifts and changes with every step you take. This encapsulates the relentless pursuit of El Dorado, a city of immeasurable wealth that seemed to elude every explorer who dared to seek it. El Dorado was not a city imprinted on a map, waiting to be discovered. It was a concept, a vision of opulence that morphed and evolved with every new discovery and interpretation. It was a moving target, ever elusive, shimmering on the horizon like a mirage. This pursuit demanded endurance and adaptability. Explorers chased rumors across towering mountains, through dense jungles, and even underwater. Each new terrain was a puzzle piece, a fragment of the grand tapestry of El Dorado. Every discovery, every rumor, every glint of gold dust was a potential clue that could lead to the fabled city. The myth of El Dorado was not static. It was a living, breathing entity that grew and changed with the explorers' understanding of the world. It adapted to their discoveries, their hopes, and their fears. The myth was a mirror, reflecting back what the explorers wanted to see. A city of gold, a land of riches, a dream realized. Yet, despite the shifting nature of the myth, the pursuit of El Dorado was relentless. The explorers were driven by a fervor, a burning desire to find something beyond the known world. They were willing to risk everything in their pursuit, to venture into the unknown, to push the boundaries of their world. The pursuit of El Dorado was a testament to human resilience and ambition. It was a journey fueled by the promise of untold wealth and by the allure of the unknown. The explorers were chasing not just a city of gold, but a dream, a symbol of potential and promise. El Dorado was elusive, a constantly moving target. But what did it really represent? This question would continue to intrigue and inspire generations of explorers, historians, and dreamers alike. The allure of El Dorado was not just in its promise of gold, but in the journey itself, in the pursuit of dreams that constantly shift and change, just like the fabled city itself. A language lost in time holds the keys to the true meaning of El Dorado. Picture a puzzle, a complex web of images and symbols that, when pieced together, reveal a story. Now imagine that puzzle's key, the one thing that could unlock its mysteries, has been lost. This is the predicament we face when it comes to understanding El Dorado. The key, the Muisca language, Chibcha. Chibcha is not just a language, it's a doorway to an ancient civilization, a means of time travel to an era that has been buried under layers of time and change. It was the medium through which the Muisca people expressed their beliefs, their legends, and their worldview, including the tale of El Dorado. But like many indigenous languages, Chibcha has been largely lost to history. The loss of Chibcha is a loss of context. Without it, we can't fully interpret the fragments of the El Dorado legend that have survived. We can't understand the nuances, the cultural significance, or the deeper spiritual meanings that might have been embedded in the tale. It's like trying to read a book with half the pages torn out. You can guess at the plot, but the details, the subtleties that give the story depth and richness, remain elusive. And yet, the fragments of Chibcha that we do have offer tantalizing hints at what we're missing. They suggest a vibrant, complex society, a people whose understanding of wealth was not limited to gold and jewels, but encompassed spiritual renewal and the rhythms of the natural world. Their language, their stories, their rituals, all point to a worldview that saw the divine in the everyday and the extraordinary in the mundane. never fully understand El Dorado, we can still find traces of it today. In the fragments of Chibcha that remain, in the echoes of ancient rituals, in the persistence of the El Dorado myth itself, we see the enduring power of a lost civilization and its lost language. And in seeking to understand them, we keep their memory alive. Modern archaeologists are still unearthing clues about El Dorado, right in the heart of the jungle. The tales of El Dorado have always been intertwined with the allure of the dense, untamed wilderness. And today, these wild landscapes continue to yield fascinating insights. In the quest to unravel the truth behind the legend, researchers have been drawn to the Muisca civilization's affinity for lakes. This connection is more than just a geographical preference. It's a profound cultural bond. The Muisca held lakes in high regard, considering them sacred spaces where the boundaries between the earthly and the divine blurred. It was in these serene bodies of water that the Gilded King, the very figure at the heart of the El Dorado legend, would perform his ritual of renewal. Evidence of Muisca settlements has been uncovered near these lakes, suggesting a close-knit relationship between the people and the water. These findings lend credence to the theory that the El Dorado ritual was not an isolated event, but an integral part of Muisca life, deeply woven into the fabric of their society. Moreover, the search for El Dorado has gone beneath the surface, quite literally. Underwater surveys are being conducted in these lakes, diving into the depths to seek out physical remnants of the El Dorado ritual. It's an ambitious endeavor, one that combines modern technology with ancient lore in the hopes of bringing the past to light. These underwater explorations are not just about finding artifacts. They're about understanding the Muisca's worldview, their reverence for nature, and the rituals that define their identity. And while they haven't struck gold in a literal sense, they've unearthed a wealth of knowledge that brings us closer to understanding the truth behind the legend. While the physical Golden City may not exist, the spirit of El Dorado lives on. It thrives in the echoes of the jungle, in the shimmering waters of the lakes, in the remnants of Muisca settlements, and in our relentless pursuit of the unknown. Even today, El Dorado continues to inspire, to captivate, and to remind us of the enduring power of myth. El Dorado is more than just a legend about a city of gold. It's a symbol, a beacon that calls to the universal human desire for hidden treasures and lost civilizations. This tale, shrouded in the golden mist of history, has stirred the hearts of explorers for centuries, propelling them to seek out the unknown, to venture into the uncharted. The legend of El Dorado, with its promise of immense wealth, has shaped countless cultural stories around the world. It's a narrative that captivates, a narrative that inspires. It has served to fuel exploration, sparking the curiosity and drive to uncover the secrets that lie beneath the sands of time and the depths of our oceans. El Dorado, in its essence, is a testament to the enduring and transformative power of myths. These myths, like the Golden City itself, are more than just stories. They're catalysts for discovery, for adventure, for change. The power of myths like El Dorado is their ability to inspire and motivate even centuries later. One final myth to bust: the Golden Raft of El Dorado. This tale, illustrated in early maps, was likely an embellishment by Spanish chroniclers. They spun a story of a raft, glittering with gold, to justify their adventurous expeditions, to validate their unyielding quest for wealth. However, no physical evidence of such a raft has ever been discovered. Like the shifting sands of a desert, the tale of the Golden Raft has slipped through the hands of historians, leaving us with more questions than answers. This tale, like the legend of El Dorado itself, isn't about a tangible treasure, but rather the symbolic wealth of human imagination, ambition, and desire. In conclusion, El Dorado is more than a city of gold or a golden raft. It's a tale of renewal, a testament to the undying human spirit to explore, to question, to seek, and perhaps most importantly, to dream. El Dorado, a legend of gold, renewal, and the undying human spirit to explore and discover. Until next time, keep seeking your own El Dorado.